Hello guys, welcome back to some more Fate. Hope your day is going well. Let's get started. We walk down the hill. We haven't talked much on the way here. There's even less conversation on the way back. Even someone as dull as me knows why. After our visit to church, I accepted my position as a master. I must fly Tosaka's keep their distance. I get it. But I don't like the idea of seeing Tosaka in that light. Tosaka, how's your shirt?
あーちゃんなら無事よ。まあセイバーにやられたダメージは簡単に消えそうにないからしばらく実体化はさせられないだろうけど。
Does that mean he isn't by your side?
ええ、私の家でかくまってる状態。今他のサーバントに襲われたら不利だから傷が治るまでは有利な場所で敵に備えさせてるの。
I see. Unlike my house, I'm sure Tosaka's house is well fortified against enemies. Mage is almost like a fortress. There's not much chance of defeating them there, which means that enemies tend not to attack them at home. The bounded field around our house just notifies us of intruders. Even having that makes a big difference. By the way, Tosaka, the priest mentioned he was the overseer of the Holy Grail War. Does he mean he knows who your servant is?
知らないはずよ。私教えてないもの。
I see, you guys seem to get along, so I thought you had.
あのね、ミヤ君。忠告しておくけど、自分のサーバントの正体は誰にも教えちゃダメよ。たとえ信用できる相手でも黙っておきなさい。そうでないと、早々に消えることになるから。
Huh? What do you mean? Sabers, I think.
だから、サーバントがどこの英雄かっていうことよ。いくら強いからって、戦力を明かしてちゃいつか寝首をかかれるに決まってるでしょ。いいから後でセーバーから新名を教えてもらいなさい。そうすれば私の言ってることがわかるけど、ちょっとタンマエミヤ君はあれだからいっそ教えてもらわない方がいいわね。
Why not?
エミヤ君隠し事できないものなら知らない方が秘密にできるじゃない。
Who do you think I am? I can at least follow a strategy like that.
そう？じゃあ私に隠していることとかある？
Something I'm hiding from you? Well, I feel a hot flush in my cheeks as she looks at me. She doesn't feel guilty, but I wonder if secretly idolizing her even counts as context.
ほら見なさい。何を隠しているか知らないけど動揺が顔に出るようじゃ向いてないわ。あなたは他にいいところがあるんだから駆け引きなんて考えるのはやめなさい。
Then what about you? If you're mum about your savior even to that priest, does that mean you don't trust him?
キレ？まさか。私あいつを信用するほどおめでたくないわ。あいつはね、教会から魔術協会にくら替えしたくせにまだ教会に在籍している食わせ者なのよ。人の情報を他のマスターに売るぐらいはやりかねないわ。
Tosaka huffs, obviously annoyed. I guess Tosaka really doesn't trust that priest. I'm a little relieved, but at the same time, her tone of voice also conveys a sense of closeness with the priest. We cross the bridge. There's nothing else to talk about. A frosty right breath hangs in the winter air. Anytime the floating water bubbles up beneath the bridge where we walk into street lights illumination. All those small details itch themselves onto my memory. Oddly, I don't think to look at Tosaka's face. It feels more of a rarity to be walking beside her like this than it does to see her face. Me, Tosaka, and a girl called Saber, about whom I know nothing. The three of us, without doing anything particular, walk back to our homes. We reach the intersection. It's where we will have to separate as our homes are in opposite directions.
ここでお別れね。義理は果たしたし、これ以上一緒にいると何かと面倒でしょ。きっぱり別れて、明日からは敵同士にならないと。
I think she's trying to bring closure to our ambiguous relationship. Tosaka starts talking but suddenly cuts off. I realize something. She She didn't explain the rules to me out of obligation. She was only trying to help me, as I knew absolutely nothing, to make sure things fair for me. That's why the moment things been explained, everything goes back to normal. All that's left for us is to fight each other as masters. That would make her last words to me strange. Tosaka must admit it to be hard to fight if she feels empathy for me. For Tosaka, everything that happened tonight was unnecessary. Things would get complicated if we stuck together any longer. If that's how she feels, she have got involved with food to begin with. Smart enough to know that, but she's helped me, even knowing it won't benefit her in any way. That's how I know she had no ulterior motives for doing what she did tonight. She did it purely out of the kindness of her heart. Tosaka's totally different now than she usually is at school. She's harsh and unfriendly at school. That's putting it mildly. Seeing her right now, I want to ask why the hell she acts the way she does at school. Honestly, the difference on the level of fraud. But either way, Ren Tosaka is also exactly what everyone thinks she is. You know, you're a good person, Tosaka.
Huh? 何よ突然。おだてだって手は抜かないわよ。
I know that. She had to tell me it would be a pain to be emphatic because she is a go-go-ism. I know, but right now being enemy, so he doesn't like people like you. Tosaka's house is in the residential district with all the western houses in the opposite direction of my house. She'll carry me up to us, so I like to walk her home.
とにかくサーバントがやられたら迷わずさっきの教会に逃げ込みなさいよ。そうすれば命だけは助かるんだから。
I'm not sure about that, but I'll still take your advice. Anyway, I don't think that'll happen since I've likely died before saving her. I'll only assess the situation. Plus, her reaction is once again puzzling. After that weary sigh, she glances at Sue.
いいわ。これ以上の忠告は本当に感情移入になっちゃうから言わない。せいぜい気をつけなさい。いくらセイバーが優れているからって、マスターであるあなたがやられちゃったらそれまでなんだから。
She turns around and starts walking. And yet, she stops dead in her tracks, as if she sees some of the ghosts. Tosaka? The moment I call out to her, seeing pain shoots through my left hand.
ねえ、お話は終わり？
Here. A young voice echoes in the night. The sing-song tone comes unmistakably from a young girl. Eyes are drawn to the top of the hill. I hadn't noticed the clouds party. Now the brilliant moon illuminates the sky. And there, shadow looms. A strange shape that seems out of place in the darkened town.
BERSERKER.
I'm familiar with the word Tosaka whispers. I don't even need to ask. It's definitely a servant. There's also an overwhelming aura of death that suppresses even the fire of from 10 years ago.
Konbanwa, お兄ちゃん。こうして会うのは2度目だね。
Oni-chan? The girl smiles. Her innocent seems to chill up my spine. No, the chill goes deeper than that. It's not just my body, even my mind freezes. That thing is a monster. I'm not even looking into its eyes, but an intimidating presence paralyzes me. My instinct tells me that I'm dead to instant I move. I feel like something is pressing a knife against my exposed stomach.
やば、あいつ桁違いだ。
All I managed to do is stay there paralyzed. Tosaka's composed enough to brace herself. Even that seems futile. I can only see her back. She still sits her despair.
あれ？なんだ、あなたのサーバントはお休みなんだ。つまんないな。2匹一緒に潰してあげようって思ったのに。
Young girl seems displeased as she stands on top of that hill looking down on us. This is even worse. That girl knows that Tosaka's servant's not here. And then the girl bows gracefully, which seems wildly out of place given the current mood.
はじめまして、リンダ。私はイリア。イリアスフィール・フォン・アインツベルンって言えばわかるでしょ。アインツベルン。
Tosaka trembles slightly, seeming to recognize the name. The girl smiles, seemingly delighted by Tosaka's reaction.
じゃあ行くね。やっちゃえ、バーサーカー。
And it seems like a waste of girl's order this monstrosity behind her. The giant jumps. Its single leap, the berserker sails all the way from the top of the hill to its bottom where we sit. Saber surges forward, her ring clip flares off her shoulders, blocking my view from it. Saber runs towards where Berserker's about to land. Berserker lays its feet up a small torrent of air to expect the two beat it was simultaneous. Her air shakes. Saber stops Berserker's rock-like sword with her visible sword. Saber's mouth twists as she strains, and then her giant sword moves in a flash, creating a whirlwind. Thunder. Clash of swords, always tearing the air, ends in Saber's defeat. There's something skidding. Saber blocks Berserker's giant sword with her head, but the impact pushes her back. Saber buckles. Copper Skin Servant follows her. Monster swings his giant sword again and again, as if it knows to do nothing else. Saber continues to block with her sword, unable to dodge the strikes. Saber's sword's being invisible doesn't matter. She needs to put all her strength into blocking his attacks, or she's dead for sure. Saber's left with no choice but to remain on the defensive. Only chase Saber has the readiness to find an opportunity to strike between Berserker's attacks. And yet, that's only if Berserker leaves her an opening. His massive black sword moves like a raging storm. He is enormous. Despite his size and unwieldy weapon, Berserker's faster than Saber. So unrelenting attacks just smash whatever's in his way, that's all. But it's enough to be effective. As long as he retains his overwhelming speed and power, he doesn't really need technique. Humans survive technique to compensate for their own weakness. The giant, that monster, he has no weakness. Run! It's the only thing I can manage to save my voice completely frozen. Nothing cannot be beaten. Saber's going to die. That's why she needs to run. Easy if it was just her that needed to flee. Of course she knows that perfectly well. Oh, that's not good. My body may be paralyzed, my mind is still working. Raging storm of death simply won't let up. Saber retreats, unable to block. And then the final unblockable blows. Saber hands in the air, twisting her body impossibly. Saber manages to defend against Berserker's titanic swing. It's all she could do to defend herself from the fatal blow. But because she can't completely brace against the giant's tremendous, the attack sends her flying. Sailing in a wide arc, she falls to the ground. Just before her back hits the ground, Saber turns in midair and lands on her feet. She manages to her chest up, but crimson blood stains her chest. I'm such an idiot. I completely forgot something crucial. I don't know how many times servants can fight today, but this Saber surge battle. On top of that, Saber still has a heal for the wound Lancer inflicted on her chest earlier. Saber shifts her guard to protect her chest. Berserker moves in like a violent wind, striking at Saber while she's hampered by her wounds. Blood's running down her back. I don't know what kind of H-Trap Tosaka used, but something bursts against Berserker's body. My amount of magical energy field, the impact must have been equivalent to a large caliber fist. Even that is meaningless, it barely scratches him. He doesn't nullify magical energy like what Saber does. The attack just doesn't affect him. Despite that, Tosaka continues to cast her spell. Saber just annoys to cast those charges at Saber. Saber painfully lifts up her head. She raised her sword and intends on continuing the fight. The sight of her in so much pain gets me moving again. Oh, run, Saber! I yell at all my might. She hears me. But she braces herself to confront an enemy she can't possibly compete with. Berserker's attacks are relentless. Saber's weakens with every block to slowly keeps her flying. Where in that small frame of her does such power come from? Saber doesn't retreat. She endures the great sword's furious attacks and tries to push Berserker back with sheer vigor. She has no chance of winning. Even though she knows her demise is inevitable, she hooves the ground adamant. Maybe it sends something from her. The monster, silent until now, suddenly roars. Its attacks are impossible to block. Its attacks rain down on her, though her defense is false, but one strike finally sends her flying. Sound of something falling into the distance. Flesh blood stains her armor. Her small frame shouldn't be able to rise in yet. No. She stands up without thinking. Her actions say that she needs to keep going or else I'll be killed. Her actions. I realize I made a foolish decision. Berserker stops after defeating Saber. He doesn't so much as look at Sir Sakabe. He just waits for its master's orders.
勝てるわけないじゃない。私のバーサーカーはね、ギリシャ最大の英雄なんだから。ギリシャ最大の英雄ってまさか。そうよ。そこにいるのはヘラクレスっていう魔物。
Smug.
あなたたち程度が刺激できる英雄とは格が違う。最強の怪物なんだから。
The girl calling out herself Leia, and there is joy in her eyes in her joy. Her eyes express elation from the anticipation of finishing off her enemies. There's no need to ask who she's expecting to kill. Saber. Then what did I do? Am I going to fight that monster instead? I can't do that. Just getting near that thing without being prepared would be enough to stop my heart. I'm going to. Okay, here's the question. What would you do in this? I feel like up to now, like him in this story, he's been more like he obviously likes both of these characters. But I think he's wanting to defend Saber. But this might lead to a bad end. I refuse to abandon someone when they're down. That's how I always lived my life. Most importantly, I can't leave the girl who fought so hard to protect me.
いいわよ、バーサーカー。そいつ再生するから一撃で仕留めなさい。
Berserker rumbles back into movement. Why you? I run forward as fast as I can. Can't possibly do anything against that monster. The least I could do is get Saber out of the way and save her from Berserker's attack. Eh? I fall. Why? I was going to shove Saber away from Berserker, then I figured out what I'd do afterwards, so why? Gawk! Why? Why am I on the ground, unable to breathe? There are surprised voices. First the Saber, who's in front of me now. Then there's Sosaka standing at a distance looking aghast. Then for some reason the girl calling herself Leia stares down at me, dumbfounded. Huh? There's a gaping ragged hole in the middle of my body. I'm on the ground. On the asphalt, there's only a little blood considering how big the wound is. I see some wildered branch looking things and shattered stuff. And man, that looks painful, all those parts scattered around. I get it, how dumb am I? So I didn't make it. I could never push Saber away, so that was just our shield. And then that ungodly huge machete thing took a good chunk out of my stomach. Gawk, can't believe I failed this time like this. I tried my best to be a hero of justice, but I screwed it all up when it really mattered.
なんで
Silver-haired girl's face is blank as she speaks. After standing there dumbfounded, she just says,
もういい。こんなのつまんない。
calls Berserker back without finishing Saber off.
リン、次に会ったら殺すから。
Girl leaves. After she disappears, I completely black out. I lose consciousness. I'm really dead this time. Somehow survived when Lantern killed me last time. My looks definitely ran out. There's no Vagecraft that could save a person who just left has this body.
はあと何考えてるのよ。分かってるの？もう助けるなんてできないっていうのに。
Her voice reprimanded me. It must be Tosaka. She sounds like she's really mad and I feel bad. I had no choice. I'm not good at everything like her. All I had to work with is my body. That's why. The only thing I could do was to risk it all using my own body. On to the next day. winter 5 years ago. It was a beautiful moonlit night. I was just enjoying the sight with my father, Kiritsugu, and Maya. It was winter, but it wasn't very cold. On the veranda, it was just a little chilly, the perfect weather to watch the moon. Kiritsugu didn't go outside much anymore. He really went out and spent most of his time lounging around the house. Every time I recall this, I feel real regret. I didn't realize he was acting the way any creature does when they know their time is almost over.
僕は正義の味方に憧れてた。
Father, who already seemed like a champion of justice fine, said as if he was reflecting on memory. What, you wanted to, so you gave up on it? I asked, unable to completely hide my disappointment. Kiritsugu smiled apologetically and looked up at the distant moon.
残念ながらね。ヒーローは期間限定で大人になると名乗るのが難しくなるんだ。そんなこともっと早くに気がつけばよかった。
That made sense to me. I wasn't sure why, but Kiritsugu said it. Then it had to be true. Oh well, that's too bad.
そうだね。本当にしようがない。
Kiritsugu nodded in agreement, so I was just kind of blurted out something as if it were a natural thing to say. Okay, if you can't do it, then I'll do it for you. You can't do anything because you're an adult, but I can. So you can leave your dream to me because I'll make it a reality. Full promise made my father smile. His face said everything I need to know. Kiritsugu made a long, contented sigh and whispered.
安心した。
There, he closed his eyes, and so too his life came to a close. He looked so peaceful, like he was just going to wake up in the morning, so I didn't think much about it. Maybe it's because by then I was used to seeing death. On a winter night, the man I called my father looked up at the moon and entered a long sleep. The hour was dead silent, not so much as a single chirp from an insect. So I remember how fiercely my eyes blazed on that bright, clear night. I didn't cry out loud, nor did I feel sad. The tears flowed down my cheek until the moon sank past the horizon. This happened in the winter 5 years ago. Probably cried 10 years worth of tears that time, so after that there was nothing left. Fujine's dad took care of the funeral arrangements, and that's how I ended up living in the Amiyo mansion all alone. Kiritsugu's passing didn't change much for me. I saw him becoming a man who champions justice and does what's right, just like my father, so I didn't have time to sit around. That's right. Never talk about this, but I still remember it. 10 years ago, a man saved me from a fire. He picked up a burned dying child and carried him out of hell, weeping with joy. I admired him ever since. Nobody saved me. I didn't save anyone. In the ruins of fire, there was only a boy who was saved, and the man saved him. So I aspired to be like him. I want to become a hero of justice that saves people and doesn't let anyone die. That's who he wanted to be, and that passed his wish on before them. While they lay in the current fall, it's only natural for a child to follow their father's footsteps. Shiro Emina must become a hero of justice to save someone to save that he was unsaved. I swore to myself I would do it. I have vowed to fulfill the dream of the man I most admired. But honestly, I didn't know how. What did Kiritsugu mean by doing the right thing to champion justice? How could I grow up faster? Some magical way to make Kiritsugu's dream of making everyone happy come true? Seriously, what am I supposed to do when I become a master and can't get the blonde girl with me out of my head? I wake up in my room. Ugh, something tastes terrible. Say taking a blood clot to enough, it pulled into my mouth while I slept. Every time I breathed, heavy metallic air filled my lungs. Not sure why I feel this way. The violent urge to vomit makes me want to go to wash my face in the restroom. Okay. I left myself out of bed. Dizziness, that's my head spinning. Feeling uneasy on my feet, I plant a head on the wall. Ugh. I try to not move, but it makes my nausea worse. No, it's more pain than nausea. I feel sluggish. My insides seem to churn whenever I move. I imagine this is what I feel if somebody forced hot lead down my throat. Ugh, imagine that's making me feel like I'm going to run a fever. I wiped the sweat from my forehead and hobbled out of my room, leaning against the wall. Okay, I feel a little better. Push my face and jaw off my sweat-drenched body. Huh? For some reason, my abdomen's wrapped in bandages. No idea why, but I'll deal with it later. I'm hungry. Did I leave any extra food in the fridge? Stomach feels like it's churning, but my body needs nourishment. Suck up the discomfort, keep walking, brace against the wall. Dizziness won't go away, and worst of all, my whole body feels dull. Ow, ow, ow. I keep moving forward, making pathetic noises along the way. What the hell did I do before I go to bed last night? I don't remember trading seriously enough to make my entire body ache. I reach the living room. Sakura and Fujine must be at school. There's no signs of breakfast, nor do I see any remnants of Fujine wrecking the place. The room's quiet, like a typical Sunday.
おはよう。勝手に上がらせてもらってるわ、エミヤくん。
Or not. What? Eh? And Tosaka sitting on the floor by the table in the living room. She's so calm, like she owns the place. So much that I feel like the guest here. I have no idea what to say, so I flop down on a cushion. And then I take a deep breath. Tosaka, why are you?
待った。その前に謝ってくれない？昨夜の一件についての謝罪を聞かないと落ち着けないわ。
I can't even finish asking why she's in my house. Tosaka's clear is all I need to know how angry she is. She seems upset about something that happened last night, but what exactly? Wait, I remember now. Right, this isn't the time for me to be leisurely breathing in the morning air. Try to help savor it. Berserker gotta be like a fish. Ugh. Nausea returns. A chill grabs my time as I remember the feeling of having a gaping hole in my body. Wait, that's weird. I should have died instantly. That's weird. Why am I still here?
思い出した？昨夜自分がどんなバカをしでかしたかって。なら少しは反省しなさい。
Tosaka huffs critically. That kind of ticks me off. My brain freezes to see Tosaka finally drives me into action. What are you talking about? I had no choice. Well, sure, it might seem like an idiotic move if you just look at the results. Definitely meant for it to go better than it did. Someone say it was a mistake. I turned her glare, insisting that I'm not an idiot. What? Why is she making such a show of sighing at me?
マスターが死んだらサーバントは消えるって言ったでしょ？だって言うのにサーバントをかばうなんてどうかしてるわ。いい？あなたが死んでしまえばセイバーだって消えてしまう。セイバーを救いたかったのならもっと安全な場所からできる手段を考えなさい。まったく身を挺してサーバントを守るなんて行為は無駄以外の何者でもないって分かってるの？
I wasn't shielding her. I was just trying to get her out of there. I didn't think that would happen to me. I knew I might die if I got near a monster like that, but that's besides the point.
そう。勘違いしてるみたいね、あなた。
Tosaka only looks worried, like she knows exactly what I'm thinking.
あのね、ミヤくん。きっちりと言っておくけど、教会まで連れて行ったのはあなたに勝たせるためじゃないわ。あれはね、何も知らないあなたが一人でも生き残れるようにって考えた結果なの。どうもそのあたりは分かってなかったみたいね。
A chance to survive.
そうよ。負けることがそのまま死につながるって知れば、そう簡単に博打は打たなくなる。エミヤくん、こういう状況でも一人で夜出歩きそうだから。脅しをかけておけば家中の栗を拾うこともなし、うまくいけば最後までやり過ごせるかもって思ったの。
Beyond scared straight. I see, that didn't cross my mind. Why are you upset? What does me dying have to do with you?
関係あるわよ。この私を一晩も心配させたんだから。
True. Tsundere. Tosaka's practically throwing a tantrum. But okay. It actually feels good to have someone worry about me. More kind of sounds like the Tosaka was the one who took care of me. That's so I guess I owe you one, Tosaka. Thanks. Bow my head in appreciation and apology.
わかればいいのよ。これに懲りたら次はもっと頭のいい行動してよね。
Tosaka quickly turns away. She might still be edgy, but I feel like she's in a better mood.
じゃあこれで昨日のことはおしまいね。本題に入るけど、真面目な話と昨日の話、どっちにする？
Tosaka prompts me matter-of-factly. Straightforward stakes me off guard, but now that I think about it, she must be here only because she has something to discuss. If she hadn't had something to discuss, she wouldn't have gone home already. Tosaka's my enemy, so what could she have to talk about that would prompt her to stay in enemy territory? Curious to know what she's thinking, and I also want to know what else happened last night. To ask anyway, so... Save hero. Let's talk about serious stuff. Let's talk about let's talk about serious stuff. I'm more curious why Jessica's still here. Okay, I want to hear about the serious stuff first. Tell me, why are you still hanging around?
そう。じゃあ、先に結論から聞くわ。
Huh? What was that? For a fleeting second, Jessica looks repulsed.
率直に聞くけど、レミヤくん、あなたこれからどうするつもり？
Jessica asked him one question I hope she wouldn't. Actually, that's not entirely true. It's not that I don't want her to ask so much as I haven't really thought of my answer. I don't do now. It's a question I want to ask. To be honest, I don't know. I know there's a competition for the Holy Grail, but I've never been a battle between mages for one thing or anything. I want to avoid any killing. I'm not interested in something like the Holy Grail. I don't really know if I can risk my life for something I don't want.
言うと思った。あなたね、そんなこと言ったらサーバントに殺されるわよ。
What? Kill me? Why?
サーバントの目的も聖杯だから。彼らは聖杯を手に入れるという条件だからこそマスターの召喚に応じているのよ。サーバントにとって最も重要なのは聖杯なの。彼らは聖杯を手に入れる可能性があるからマスターに従い、時にマスターのために命を落とす。だっていうのに聖杯なんていらないよなんて言ってみなさい。裏切り者と切り殺されても文句は言えないでしょ。
What the hell? That doesn't sound right. Servants are the one who's summoned by masters, right? Then
サーバントが無償で人間に従うなんて思ってたの？聖杯は手に入れた者の望みを叶える。それはマスターの守護者であるサーバントも例外じゃない。サーバントたちにもね、それぞれ何らかの欲望があるのよ。だからこそ彼らは本来ありえない召喚に応じている。聖杯を手に入れるためにマスターがサーバントを呼び出すじゃない。聖杯が手に入るからサーバントはマスターの呼び出しに応じるのよ。
the servants have wishes too. Simon Tabor also has a wish he wants granted by the Holy Grail.
だからサーバントはマスターが命令しなくとも他のマスターを消しにかかる。聖杯を手に入れるのは一人だけ。自分のマスター以外に聖杯が渡るのは彼らだって承知できないのよ。マスターと違ってサーバントには霊樹を奪うなんてことはできない。彼らが他のマスターを無力化するには殺す以外に方法がない。だからね、たとえマスター本人に戦う意志がないとしても戦いは避けられないのよ。サーバントに襲われたマスターは自分のサーバントでこれを撃退する。それが聖杯戦争なんだって綺麗から嫌っていうほど聞かされたでしょ。
Yeah, he told me enough of that last night, but that means that servants must fight and kill each other. I thought it would have been enough to as long as the masters made peace with each other and gave up the Holy Grail. Servants answered the summons because they also think the Holy Grail will never give up until they have it. Then battles between servants are really inevitable. But then, it's the girl that fought so hard to protect me also hear a fight, kill, maybe die for the Holy Grail. That's awful. I don't know exactly what her experience, but Saber's human. I haven't saw her bleed yet.
あ、その点は安心して。サーバントに生死はないから。サーバントは絶命しても本来の場所に帰るだけだもの。英霊っていうのはもう死んでも死なない現象だからね。戦いに敗れて殺されるのは当事者であるマスターだけよ。
No, I mean, even the air deaths are figurative. Doesn't change the fact that something which takes the form of human dies in this road.
何、人殺しだっていうの？魔術師のくせにまだそんな正義感振り回してるわけ？あなた。
That's right. Some age death is never far. I understand the fact that I've long since resigned myself to it, but I'm not strong enough to be the judge of when and where other people should live or die. Of course I did. I won't be part of some war where people murder each other.
へえ、それじゃあミスミス殺されるのを待つだけなんだ。で、勝ちを他のマスターに譲るのね。
That's not my point. All I have to do is stay alive until the end, right? I don't intend to kill anyone, but also I'm not going to hold back if I need to defend myself. Someone who shows up ready to kill others can't complain about getting killed.
受けに回るんだ。それじゃあ他のマスターが何をしようが傍観するのね。例えば昨日のあいつが暴れ回って町の人間を皆殺しにしても無視するってわけ？
The thing from yesterday. A twisted and human demon. It's strong enough to level a house with a single blow. If it satisfied to, I'm sure it could destroy all me overnight. Think about it, our servants could turn into spirit form. Humans who lack the ability to sense the supernatural can't even see them. As soon as servants materialize, they can interact with the physical world. You could say they're their ultimate weapons. No modern technology or weaponry could affect the spiritual form. Our attacks don't work on them, but they can hurt us. It's a surprisingly one-sided arrangement. From a normal person's point of view, servants' ways will be natural disasters. People die to an invisible killer. Those deaths will just be treated as accidents or natural causes. What do you mean? Don't masters and servants only attack other masters? What do people in town have to do with it?
ええ、そうだったらどんなに平和なことか。けど、それなら見届け役の綺麗なんていらないでしょ。一つ言い忘れていたけど、サーバントっていうのは霊なの。彼らはもう完成したものだから、今以上の成長はない。けど、燃料である魔力は別よ。蓄えた魔力が多ければ多いほど、サーバントは生前の特殊能力を自由に行使できるわ。そのあたりは私たち魔術師と一緒なんだけど、あなたこの意味わかる？
Yeah, it's like repeated using magecraft. Magical energy is like gunpowder. Mage is the gun itself. Like how there's different guns, pistols, rifles, shotguns. All mages have the abilities, variety of abilities. To continue with that, for servants are more like artillery cannons and firearms, or a huge amount of gunpowder to launch massive shells.
そうよ。けどサーバントたちは私たちみたいに自然からマナを提供されてるわけじゃない。基本的に彼らは自分の中だけの魔力で活動する。それを補充するのが私たちマスターで、サーバントは自分の魔力プラス主であるマスターの魔力分しか生前の力を発揮できないの。けど、それだとあなたみたいに半人前のマスターじゃ優れたマスターにはかなわないってことになるでしょ。その抜け道っていうか、当たり前って言えば当たり前の方法なんだけれど、サーバントは他から魔力を補充できる。サーバントは霊体だから同じものを食べてしまえば栄養は取れるってこと。
Hmm? You need something similar. You mean other spiritual bodies? What kind of spirits would they eat?
簡単でしょ。自然霊は自然そのものから力を汲み取る。なら人間霊であるサーバントは一体何から力を汲み取ると思う？
Oh, really is an easy question. Just as we eat human spirits, like servants have to eat.
ごめんと。まあ魔力の補充なんて聖杯に補助されたマスターからの提供だけで大抵は事足りる。けど一人より大勢の方が大量摂取できるのは当然でしょ。はっきり言ってしまえばね、実力のないマスターはサーバントに人を食わせるのよ。サーバントは人間の幻感情や魂を魔力に変換する。自分のサーバントを強くしたいのならそれが一番効率がいい。人間を殺してサーバントへの生贄にするマスターは決して少なくないわ。
Sacrifice, are you saying there might be masters out there who go around killing people to make their servants stronger? If they're not too choosy about their methods?
そうね。けど頭のいいやつならそんな無駄なことはしないんじゃないかな。いい？サーバントがいくら強力でも魔力の器そのものには限界がある。能力値以上の貯蔵はできないんだから、殺して回るにしても限度があるわ。それにあからさまに殺人を犯せば教会が黙ってないし、何よりそのシーンからサーバントの能力と正体が他のマスターたちにバレかねない。 もちろんマスター自身の正体もね。聖杯戦争は自分の正体を隠していた方が圧倒的に有利だから、普通のマスターならサーバントを出し惜しみするはずよ。
I get it. If you don't let anyone know you're a master, then the other masters won't attack you. Conversely, if the other masters know that who you are, you're just asking to be ambushed. Stands to reason that no one will be reckless enough to let their servant attack civilians, Mercedes says. That's a relief. As long as the master doesn't allow it, servants shouldn't indiscriminately attack people.
でしょうね。仮にも英雄だもの。自分から人を殺して回るやつはそもそも英雄だなんて呼ばれないだろうけど、もう断言はできないか。暴虐者だからこそ英雄になった例なんていくらでもあるんだし。
Tosaka just casually raises a truly terrified plate. She sounds genuine about it rather than sarcastic or ironic. Tells me how much of a realist she is.
とりあえず確認しておきたかったことはそういうこと。サーバントがどんなものかは分かったでしょ。聖杯戦争に勝ち残ろうとしているのはマスターだけじゃない。この戦いに参加した以上、エミヤ君は自分のサーバントを律する義務がある。
An obligation to control my servant, so I need to ensure my servant doesn't attack people as well as other servants.
少しは自分の立場が理解できた？なら次はあなたの体のことね。エミヤ君、あれから自分に何が起きたのか覚えている？
Well, I remember and all, but I ran over to save her. Berserker literally tore my guts out. After that, I lost conscious. I don't know why I'm alive, let alone what happened after that.
そんなことだろうと思ったわ。本題の続きに入る前に、そこんところだけ説明してあげる。
Signed in displeasure, Tosaka begins a brief explanation of what happened last night. Apparently, Berserker left right after I lost consciousness. Afterwards, my body started to heal on its own. It was back to normal after a few minutes. Still unconscious, Tosaka brought me here to rest as I would remember it.
ここで重要なのは、あなたはあなた一人で生き切ったっていう事実よ。確かに私は手助けしたけど、あの傷を完治させたのはあなた自身の力だった。そこ勘違いしないでよね。
That's what it sounds like from the way you told it. So you aren't the one who healed me?
まさか死にかけてる人間を蘇生させるなんて芸当はもう私にはできない。エミやシローは自分でぶっ飛んだ中身をどうにかしたのよ。
I don't really have an answer to that. My stomach is back to normal, yes, but I'm honestly still dubious about what Tosaka said. He didn't even use any healing magecraft, much less raise the dead.
そうなると原因はサーバントね。あなたのサーバントはよっぽど強力なのか、それとも召喚の時に何か手違いが生じたのか。まあ両方だと思うけど、何らかのラインがつながったんでしょうね。
Line? You mean some sort of faded line that connects a familiar to this phage?
あら、ちゃんと使い物知識はあるじゃない。なら話は早いわ。要するにエミヤ君とセイバーの関係は普通の主人と使い魔の関係じゃないってこと。見たところセイバーには自然治癒の力もあるみたいだから、それがあなたに流れてるんじゃないかな。普通は魔術師の能力が使い魔に付与されるんだけど、あなたの場合は使い魔の特殊能力が主人を助けてるってわけ。
So it's like a river flowing upstream.
うまい例えね。本来ならありえないだろうけど、セイバーの魔力ってのは川の流れを変えるほど膨大なんでしょ。そうでなければあの体格でバーサーカーとまともに打ち合うなんて考えられない。
Normally possible. Does that mean your relationship with Archer is normal mage and familiar relationship?
そうよ。人の言うこと全然聞かないやつだけど、一応そういう関係。マスターとサーバントのつながりなんてガソリンとエンジンみたいなものだもの。こっちが魔力を提供してあっちがそれを食べるだけ。まあ中には肉体面でもサーバントと共有して疑似的な不死を得たマスターもいたそうよ。サーバントが死なない限り自分も死なない なんていうやつなんだけど。エミヤくん、人の話聞いてる？
Yeah, I am. And Tosaka, does that mean my body will heal from injuries if I don't do anything about them?
あなたのサーバントの魔力を消費してね。理屈はわからないけど、原因がセイバーの実体化にあることは間違いないわ。あなたが自然治癒の呪いなんて習得しているはずはないから。
Of course not. My old man never taught me something that complicated.
そうじゃなくて、そうだったら私が悩む必要はなかったっていうことよ。いいわ。あなたには関係のない話だから。
Huh? What does she mean? I wonder why Tosaka's being so roundabout.
まあいいわ。とにかくあまり無茶はしないこと。今回は助かったからいいけど、次にあんな傷を負ったらまず助からないはずだから。多少の傷なら治るなんていう甘い考えは捨てた方がいいでしょうね。
I know, Saber had to help me because I wouldn't have got myself hurt. I don't have any excuses for that.
バカね。そんな理由じゃないわよ。断言してもいいけど、あなたの傷を治すと減るのはセイバーの魔力だけじゃない。あなた、それ絶対なんか使ってるわ。寿命とか性分とか預金残高とか、ともかく何かが減りまくってるに違いないんだから。
Tosaka helps once again. And I agree, but Tosaka, I don't think my bank account has anything to do with it.
関係あるわよ。魔術ってのは金食い虫なんだから。使ってればどんどんお金は減っていくものなの。そうでなければ許さないんだから。特に私が。
Tosaka absolutely explodes with fury. It's odd, really. The more I talk to her, the more this Tosaka feels like the real one, while the girl still feels like an act. So I guess it's already noticed that. I should.
話を戻しましょうか。で、どうするの？人殺しはしないっていうエミヤ君は、他のマスターが何をしようが傍観するんでしたっけ？
Take it back. She's not only twisted, she's a jerk who's going down her way to drive me to corner all with a smile. When it comes to that, I'll go and stop them. The master won't have much to do as long as their servant's been defeated, right?
はっきれた。自分からマスターは倒さない。けど他のマスターが悪事を働いたら倒すって言うんだ。エミヤ君、自分が矛盾してるって分かってる？
Yeah, I know they're just pretty words, but I can't think of anything else. I'm not changing my principles no matter what you say.
問題点が一つあるけど、言っていいかしら？
I can see the gears turning in her head. She's up to something. I promised to listen, so I need to hear her out. Yeah?
昨日のマスターを覚えてる？エミヤ君と私を簡単に殺せとか言ってた子だけど。
How can I forget? She attacked us on our way home without any warning.
あの子、必ず私たちを殺しに来る。それはエミヤ君にも分かってると思うけど。
Oh, right. That girl's a master, too. She knows that Tosaka and I are both masters. She's about to come after us eventually. Could be today or tomorrow, but we already signed our death warrants. No chance of stopping that monster.
あの子のサーバント、バーサーカーは桁違いよ。マスターとして未熟なあなたにあれは撃退できない。自分からは何もしないで身を守るって言うけど、あなたは身を守ることさえできないわ。
Look who's talking. You have no chance against that thing either.
正面からじゃ勝てないでしょうね。白兵戦ならあれは最強のサーバントよ。きっと歴代のサーバントの中でもあれと並ぶやつはいないと思う。私もバーサーカーに襲われたら逃げ延びる手段はないわ。
My hand moves unconsciously to my stomach. The wound is closed. Probably not even fair to call this thing a wound. It's just a spot where a gigantic sword nearly killed me instantly. Handshake the sudden wave of nausea that wells up with me when I imagine that someone might get a taste of that way.
そういうこと。分かった？何もしないままで聖杯戦争の終わりを待つなんて選択肢はないってことが。
Yeah, I know that now, but Tosaka, I'm not sure what your point is. I'm sure you're not going here just to make fun of my inevitable doom, are you?
そこまで悪趣味じゃない。もうここまで言ってるのにわからない？要するに私と手を組まないかって言ってるの。
What now? What? If I take the source at face value, that means you want to team up with me, Tosaka?
そう。私のアーチャーは致命傷を受けて目下治療中。完全に回復するまで時間がかかるけど、それでも半人前ぐらいの活躍はできるはずよ。で、そっちはサーバントは申し分ないけど、マスターが足引っ張ってやっぱり半人前。ほら、合わせればちょうどいいわ。
Hey, I'm not that bad of a mage.
私が知る限りでもう3回も死にそうになったのに、1日で3回も殺されかける人間なんて初めて見たけど。
But
同盟の対価ぐらいは払うわ。アーチャーを倒されたことはチャラにしてあげて、マスターとしての知識も教えてあげる。あと暇があればエミヤ君の魔術の腕を見てあげてもいいけど。どう？
it is an attractive proposition. I know next to us it tastes like a nice knowledgeable. And I'd like to avoid fighting her if I can.
エミヤ君、答え聞かせてほしいんだけど。
She urges me to make a choice. I think he would definitely team up with Red. Besides, I don't have much choice. There's too much I don't know, and I have no experience as a mage. Tosaka is offering to help me, however, temporarily. It's an offer I can't turn down. Alright, I'll take your offer, Tosaka. Honestly, I really appreciate your help.
決まりね。それじゃあ握手しましょう。とりあえずバーサーカーを倒すまでは味方同士ってことで。
Alright, yeah, I guess that should be arrangement. I guess I don't have control over the timing. Probably be helping at the timeline. Shake off her the head. I'm a little perplexed. Tosaka stands soft. It reminds me of she's a girl. My hand corset is covered with scratches and it seems like a form of astronauts. The moment I think that, I find myself getting embarrassed. I quickly pull my hand back.
何どうしたの？やっぱり私と協力するのは嫌？
It's not that. I really appreciate that. I'm going to be able to work with you. That's more of a personal thing, so don't worry about it. Jessica looks at me strangely. Oh no. Her face turns mischievous. What? I might just almost agree with if you say something stupid. I'm serious. I really will.
あなた、女の子の手を握るの初めてだったんでしょ。なんだ、顔が広いように見えて白ってば奥手なんだ。
Ron, that's not true. There's no way in hell I could say I got embarrassed because it was her. And yeah, fine, maybe I haven't really touched a girl so intimately before, but no, Fujine doesn't count. It's more like something from a different planet than someone of a different gender. Hey, hold on. What did Tosaka just say?
聞いてた通り、ほんと顔に出るのね。まあ、今のは追求しないであげましょう。変につっついて意地を張られても困るし。じゃあ、まずは鉄撃。これあげるから強力な証と思って。
I don't know where she's been keeping it, but tugs out a giant book and slaps it on the table. It looks like a diary. There's no title, and the cover's white and red. It seems to be Tosaka's trademark collar.
私の父さんの持ち物だけど、もういらないからあげる。一人前のマスターには必要ないものだけど、あなたには必要だと思って。
Tosaka gestures for me, flip through it. Okay, thanks. Open to a random page, and then there's nothing red on the page, so a strange image suddenly pops into my head. Tosaka, what is this?
各サーバントの能力表よ。聖杯戦争には決められたルールがあるのはもう分かってるでしょ。それまず呼び出される英霊は7人だけ。
Didn't we cut her off there?
その7人も聖杯があらかじめ作っておいたクラスになることで召喚が可能となる。英霊そのものを引っ張ってくるより、その英霊に近い役割を作っておいて、そこに本体を呼び出すっていうやり方ね。 寄せとか降霊術は呼び出した霊を術者の中に入れて何らかの助言をさせるでしょ。それと同じ。時代の違う霊を呼び出すにはあらかじめ箱を用意しておいた方がいいのよ。
So that's why Saber is called Saber.
そういうこと。英霊たちは正体を隠すものだって言ったでしょ。だから本名は絶対口にしない。自然彼らを表す名称は呼び出されたクラス名になる。で、その用意されたクラスはセイバー、ランサー、アーチャー、
Acha.
ライダー、キャスター、アサシン、バーサーカーの7つ。聖杯戦争のたびに1つや2つはクラスの変更はあるみたいだけど、今回は基本的なラインナップね。これらのクラスはそれぞれ特徴があるんだけど、サーバント自体の能力は呼び出された英霊の格によって変わるから注意して。
Are spirits right? You mean how strong they are in life?
それもあるけど、彼らの能力を支えるのは知名度よ。生前何をしたか、どんな武器を持っていたかってのは不変のものだけど、彼らの基本能力はその時代でどのくらい有名なのかで変わってくるわ。英霊は神様みたいなものだから、人間に崇められるほど強さが増すの。存在が濃くなるとでも言うのかしらね。信仰を失った神霊が精霊に落ちるのと一緒で、人々に忘れ去られた英雄にはそう大きな力はない。もっとも忘れられていようが知られていなかろうが、元が強力な英雄だったらある程度の能力は維持できると思うけど。
And to hear it's well known in our legends extraordinary.
間違いなく A ランクのサーバントでしょうね。そういった意味でもバーサーカーは最強かもしれない。何しろギリシャ神話における最も有名な英雄だもの。神代の英雄たちはそれだけで特殊な宝具を持っているっていうのに、英雄自体が強いんじゃ手の打ちようがない。
Tosaka, what the heck is a noble phantasm?
そのサーバントが生前使っていたシンボル、英雄と魔剣聖剣の類はセットでしょ。要するに彼らの武装のことよ。
Oh, a weapon like Saber's invisible sword?
まあね、あれがどんな曰くを持っているか知らないけど、セイバーのあれは間違いなく宝具でしょ。言うまでもないと思うけど、英雄ってのは人名だけじゃ伝説には残れない。彼らにはそれぞれトレードマークとなった武器がある。それが奇跡を願う人々の思いの結晶、ノーブルファンタズムとされる最上級の武装なわけ。
So it's a powerful magecraft item, magical
そう
item.
そう、ぶっちゃけた話、英霊だけでは強力な魔術、神秘には太刀打ちできないわ。けれどそこに宝具が絡んでくると話は別よ。宝具を操る英霊は数段格上の精霊さえ打ち滅ぼす。何しろ伝説上に現れる聖剣、魔剣はほとんど魔法の域に近いんだもの。最強の幻想種である竜を殺す剣だの、万里をかける靴だの、果ては神殺しの魔剣まで。ともかくこれで無敵じゃないはずがないっていうぐらい英霊たちが持つ武装は桁が違う。サーバントの戦いはこの宝具のぶつかり合いにあると言っても過言じゃないわ。
So what you're saying is that these servants who are heroic spirits will most definitely have at least one noble phantasm.
ええ、原則として一人の英霊が持てるのは一つの宝具だけとされるわ。大抵は剣とか槍ね。ほら中国に破山剣ってあるじゃない。一振りしかできないけど、その一振りで山をも立つっていう魔術品。それと似たようなものだと思う。もっとも宝具はその神明を呪文にして発動する奇跡だから、 そうおいそれと使えるものじゃないんだけど。
Oh, it activates when the weapon's name is spoken. Why would it make it so hard to use?
あのね、武器の名前を言えばそのサーバントがどこの英雄か分かっちゃうじゃない。英雄と魔剣はセットなんだから、武器の名前が分かれば持ち主の名前もおのずと知れてしまう。そうなったら長所も短所も丸分かりでしょ。
I see. Yeah, you make a good point. Now that I think back, when Lancer uses no passive, Saber immediately figured out his identity. Say about Ireland's Child of Light. Okay, so servants are separated by classes, and each of them are heroic spirits suited to that class. They're all concealed their identities, and the weapons they wield are the most powerful aces they got up their sleeve, but they could use it freely, or they would wind up revealing their identity.
以上でサーバントについての講義は終わり。詳しいことはその本を見ればわかるから、一息ついたら目を通しなさい。慣れてくればその本がなくても直感でサーバントを判断できるようになるから。
With that, Tosaka stands up.
さて、それじゃあ私は戻るけど。
Well, thanks. Still sitting on the floor, so I look up at Tosaka as she gets ready to leave.
協力関係になったからって間違わないでね。私とあなたはいずれ戦う関係にある。最後の日になって他のマスターたちが倒れているにしろ、全員健在であるにしろ、これだけは変わらない。だから私を人間と見ない方が楽よ、エミヤ君。
Okay, it's too late for that. After making very clear where we stand, Tosaka leaves for her home. Okay, here we see. Magecraft, cancel all Magecraft. Man over. Barrier, the Wind King, the Unseen Sword. Saber. Lawful Good. Legend Hero of Island. Demigod Hero, God of Light. He accidentally killed a guard dog of a wolfing merchant. Kill on. It's not. Protect his country of Ulster. County country of Ulster. We don't know. We don't know Rider yet. Caster, we don't know. Assassin, we don't know. Berserker. Hero in Greek mythology. There's Heracles. I can already feel myself getting less and less stressed once Tosaka leaves. My feverish body suddenly overcome with exhaustion. I collapse to the floor. I lie on my side to try to ignore the nausea creeping back over me, tickling the clock echoes throughout the living room. Battle between masters, though. Still don't understand what the heck that is. And all I know is I don't know much. And it felt more real to me if I was a little more interested in the Holy Grail. I know what it is, but the only thing I can feel for the Holy Grail is disgust. A grail that supposedly grants wishes. I don't know what it is exactly, but it's an artifact powerful enough to summon servants. It may not grant every wish, but it's more valuable than enough for a mage, and yet I have no interest. I'd be skeptical because it doesn't feel real to me, but I also feel like it's not fair to take a shortcut like that. Plus, it does so well, you know, the selection process is just battle. Yet this is a game of musical chairs. No matter how I feel about it, I need to overcome my competition to survive, now that I'm involved. My message to get rid of competitions could be involved in harm other innocent people. That's why our reason in fighting the Holy Grail War is not to survive and win. It's to do everything I can to stop those who will try to win by any means necessary. I feel dizzy again. It's not surprising. No matter how much my body appears healed, it's nearly split in half a few hours ago. Feeling isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I felt this way for the rest of my life. Currently, you're cleared 3 times in one day. There's no denying that someone with no power will wind up hurt if they participate in battle. enough to nearly cost me my own body. Then that girl got hurt by trying to protect me. Ugh. Try to sit back up. Right, her. Can't believe myself. Forgot about her because Tosaka stole herself in my living room. Maybe it's more than I was just avoiding thinking about her. I'm such a coward. I was avoiding about thinking of the girl who was bleeding miserably, even though I was the reason she got hurt in the first place. I can't believe Tosaka left out the most crucial point. I shoved myself back to my feet. Tosaka never said anything about Saber. The only thing she said was that she and Saber brought me home, but she didn't elaborate. And I should have asked where the girl was safe since Berserker wounded her. Okay. Suppress my nausea as I make my way through the mansion. Saber is nowhere to be found. I even checked the Jordan's guest rooms. That's weird. The armor isn't exactly camouflage. Even set fully armed up. An armored Saber still eludes me. Supposedly, servants can turn into spirit forms, but unfortunately, she can't with me. And first of all, even though I'm called a master, I don't know anything about her. I don't know what Saber is or however servants are able to exist. It's like a new soldier suddenly getting rewarded with a tank. What's fortunate is that this tank has an autopilot. Even if the soldier's confident, the tank will run on its own. I'm laying my head against the pillar, frustrated by my own thoughts. What's with these negative thoughts, you idiot? You're whining. I apologize to the blonde girl internally. Right now I need to find her and see if she's okay. She's not here either. I've looked around the entire house. It's the size of a traditional Japanese inn. I played hide and seek with Fujine when I was a kid, so I know the efficient ways to search it. She must be in the dojo, the shed, the yard, the shed, or told me she was going to protect me. She's not likely to leave the house. Hey, maybe she's suddenly remembered another place. If she's not in the house, the yard, or the shed where we first met, it's our big building with the compound. That's where she'll be. Get over as quick as I can. My destination is the Kendo Jojo, the attached building. Getting a little nervous. If she's not there, I'll have to accept that she's just disappeared. I realized something. No clue who she is, but I still want her to be with me. I enter in a closed room completely absent of video or rotation. It's not a room to be live in. It's designed only for training. With a tranquil environment led by a son. She sits as if she always belongs there. Place is such serene. Sunlight coming in is white and unattained, allowing the girl to be one with the dojo. Same girl who wielded her sword without hesitation, protecting me from my answer last night under the moonlight. Golden mane of hers, which is soaked in blue white moonlight, now glares in the sunlight. Then I remember. This is exactly how I felt when I first saw her. She was clad in armor, wielding her sword, and silently overwhelming the enemy. The extraordinary sight of her was what surprised me. In fact, it didn't matter how she looked. Even if she's covered in mud, I don't think my reaction would have been different. Her lips moved me, and still right here in front of me. I just admire her, forgetting to breathe. To hell with being a master in the Holy Grail War. In this moment, I have completely accepted the girl called Saber. I don't know how much time it lasts. Saber opens her eyes as if waking from a slumber. Oh. I sound disappointed, and my voice echoes through the dojo in silence. Saber notices and stands up without making a sound. She walks towards me before I can think of what to say. Her voice is serene. Something rich and calm about her voice hangs in the air. Yeah, I just woke up. I need a chance here at least. No, I'm fine. I feel really good. I recoil from him. Huh? I avert my eyes and try to get my heartbeat under control before her chest bursts. Get a hold of herself. Why are you getting worked up like this? Take a deep breath. I don't think this feeling is going away anytime soon. And why did she have to change? Saber's appearance is so drastically different from yesterday. Her outfit's no ordinary in stark contrast to her armor. Her appearance takes me by surprise. She seems more real, which confuses the hell out of me. Seriously, she's drop dead gorgeous. I mean, I saw that yesterday, but she's actually saying now. I can feel my nervousness grow. Again, I wasn't looking everywhere for her just to say something. It's comfortable, but I can't let it be awkward forever. Saber, right? This is actually the first time we sat down to talk. I bite the bullet, but then... She interrupts me, obviously displeased, making her earlier calm hard to battle. Sure, what is it?
ですから昨夜の件です。シローは私のマスターでしょう。そのあなたがあのような行動をしては困る。戦闘は私の領分なのですから、シローは自分の役割に徹してください。自分から無駄死にをされては私でも守りようがない。
Saber doesn't mince words. Her clip ties us to make me forget my anxiety. What the hell? If I had to read you move it cut in half.
その時は私が死ぬだけでしょう。シローが傷つくことではなかった。繰り返しますが、今後あのような行動はしないように。マスターであるあなたが私をかばう必要はありませんし、そんな理由もないでしょう。
Girl speaks frankly. She's very clerical. But don't be stupid. I don't need a reason to protect a girl. The words just pop out before I can think about it. Saber stiffens us, is surprised to see me upset her. Find myself taking a step back under a severe expression. Now I just feel embarrassed, like I said something incredibly tone deaf. Anyway, thanks for taking me home. I appreciate that.
それはどうも。サーバントがマスターを守護するのは当たり前ですが、感謝をされるのは嬉しい。シローは礼儀正しいのですね。
I don't think I'm particularly polite, actually. Something more pressing I need to bring up. Something I should have asked as soon as I got home yesterday. She willing to be my servant, and is she really alright with fighting with me in this one? Let's get back on topic, Saber. Oh, I could call you Saber, right?
サーバントとして契約を交わした以上、私はシローの剣です。その命に従い、敵を撃ち、あなたを守る。
Saber does not hesitate in the slightest to give her answer. Her tone leaves no room for doubt. You're my sword hunt to win the Holy Grail scene. It's not
シ
oh,
ロ
wait.
ーはそのために私を呼び出したのではないのですか？
No, I wound up summoning you because I couldn't just tell her it was a big weird coincidence. And actually, I didn't even summon her. Saber just appeared when I had trouble to save me. And here we are. I became Saber's master. I got looped into this foul to death, the Holy Grail War. I didn't choose any of this. I'm still just a appearance mage who just got up in a vow way beyond my abilities. Wait, so what about it? I'm already resolved to fight no matter what. There's no point in me crying over my situation now. Shake my head trying to stop myself from whining. No more of that. I've already said that fight. Can't just drop everything and run. This will be my last time I whine aloud or think negatively. No matter how I get involved, I decide to fight.
シロー、
It's nothing. Well, I need to warn you. Your chances of winning are pretty slim with me. I don't have no knowledge or power like Tosaka. We could very well end up in another situation like last night. Are you still okay with
そ
it?
れは戦う意志がないということですか？
I have the will to fight. I'm only asking if you still want to team up with me, knowing how slim the odds are. How I got to this conclusion doesn't matter. All that matters is I decided to fight this battle. That's why. I don't think it's someone to get hurt on my behalf, even if I'm weak having to fight it. Having her get hurt like that. I can't stand that happening again.
私のマスターはあなたです、シロー。これはどうあっても変わらない。サーバントにマスターを選ぶ自由はないのですから。
She's right. That's the whole reason Saber's my servant. If it's true, I need to respect Saber's needs and actions, Jessica. Got it. Then you're okay with me being your master.
ですがシロー、私のマスターに敗北は許さない。あなたに勝算がなければ私が作る。可能であるすべての手段を用いて、あなたには聖杯を手に入れてもらいます。
To obtain the Holy Grail, Tosaka said servants also had the wish they want granted. Saber's no exception. That's why she hasn't hesitated up to this point. Also why. Hold on, Saber. You said that any means possible, right? Does that mean you'll stop at nothing to win, like you might even attack people to gain power? Can't finish my sentence. Saber looks at me as she's looking at it at me.
シロー、それは可能である手段ではありません。私が許す行為しかできない。自分を裏切ることは私には不可能です。剣を持たぬにですが、マスターが命じるのであれば従うしかありません。その場合、私に踏み入る代償としてその刻印を一ついただくことになりますが。
Didn't mean cut her off there. I get overwhelmed by the edge in her voice. At the same time, I feel relief flooding through me. Saber seemed like a robot because of her extraordinary power and lack of hesitation, but I know now she's not some cold-blooded killer. Yeah, I wouldn't make you do anything like that. This is to say, we have to do our best with what we can do. I'm really sorry. What I said must have been insulting.
いえ、私もマスターの意図がつかめずに早合点してしまいました。シローは悪くないのですから、頭を上げてくれませんか?
Oh, I bowed without realizing it. I raised my hand. I don't know what's so funny, but Saber has a small smile on her face. I'm glad she seems happy, so I don't press her. I forgot to bring this up. In addition to everything, I decided to team up with Tosaka for the time being. Remember her, the girl who was with us last night, Archer's Master.
リンですか? そうですね。確かにそれは賢明な判断です。シローがマスターとして成熟するまで、彼女には教わるものがあるでしょう。
That's a relief. As long as Saber agrees, I can work together with Tosaka without hesitation. The only other thing I need to ask her right now is... What did you get those clothes? Curious, what hero is Saber? I think I need to ask about her real name. Saber, Tosaka told me that servants are a type of magecraft portrayed by heroic spirits, which means you must have a real name beyond your class name Saber, right?
はい。セイバーというのは、この時代における私の存在意義を表すものです。シローのような個人を示す名称ではありません。
Got it. So then what's your name? Tosaka said that would be best for the fight ahead if I knew who my servants and what kind of hero they were. Servants are heroic spirits. They're heroes who made a name for themselves throughout history and around the world. They conceal their identities as well as their skills. Servants' true name is what they reveal lightly, but their masters should know. Not knowing their identity, masters won't know servants' strengths and abilities. Master and servant are one. The pair simply cannot battle effectively if one has something to hide. It's gonna fight like that.
シロー、その件なのですが、どうか無礼を許してほしい。召喚されたサーバントは、まずマスターに神命を告げなくてはならない。その制約を、私は果たすことができません。
Saber, what do you mean you can't fulfill that obligation?
私なりに考えた結果です。いかにシローが私の神命を隠そうとしても、シローから知識を奪う術は多くあるでしょう。シローの魔術抵抗はそう高くありませんから、敵が優れた術者ならば精神介入もたやすい。敵の魔術にかかればあなたの意志に反して私の神命が明かされてしまう。それを警戒してシローの知識に私の名を入れておきたくないのです。
Oh, I get it. Yeah, you're right. I give up the moment spell cast only. Besides, the practice of revealing true names is only typical in a normal master-servant relationship. If I knew her true name, I will be able to come up with an effective strategy. And I wasn't even all that interested in the first place. Yeah, okay then. Let's keep it a secret. Given that I'm experienced, we should take every precaution.
そう言ってもらえると助かります。もっとも、私自身はそう高名なものではありません。バーサーカーに比べれば、数段ランクは落ちるでしょうし、知られたところでどうということはないでしょうが。
Saber sounds regretful. I hadn't quite expected that. She seems to have a human side to her, but she less so in revealing how frustrated she is might be inferior to Berserker as a hero. That doesn't matter. An ace up your sleeve's only value is as concealed. I can tell you're trying to be creative since you ended up with such a terrible master. Besides, I don't think Berserker's kind of a... Don't you think Berserker's kind of... There's no reason for you to get depressed about it, and from my point of view, you weren't completely inferior to that scene. You were injured pretty bad. You're holding up your own.
そうですね。昨夜は不覚を取りましたが、傷が癒えれば違った結果になるでしょう。
Oh yeah, I hope so. Luckily, my response is pretty half-hearted. It caught me off guard. When Saber smiles, why? But then, I hear something heavy hit the floor by the door. What's that? Turn to face the sound. At the door, there's Tosaka, a duffel bag at her feet. What the? My mind comes to a screeching halt. I thought Tosaka got home, but here she is, the dirt dojo in her ordinary clothes. And why is she carrying so much stuff? What are you doing here, Tosaka?
何って家に戻って荷物取ってきたんじゃない。今日からこの家に住むんだから当然でしょ。
What? Liv, you living here at my house?
協力するってそういうことじゃない。あなたね、さっきの話って一体何だったと思ったわけ？
Oh, not another bot. Let me deal with this bot real quick, guys. Sorry. Possible ban invader. I'm going to ban. Sorry about that, guys. I can't even speak. I need something. I need to say something. Also, in turn, huge fast fight right for me.
私の部屋どこ？用意してないなら自分で選ぶけど。
She just pushes right by me, barely rashly invading my home. No, hold up, let this be wrong. I mean, Tosak is pretty much the school's idol. Having her in my house after this is already a big deal. I don't know how people react if she started staying here or living with me in fusion. It would absolutely kill me. Well, this is just a plot Tosak's for get rid of a master.
ああ、ついでに彼女の部屋も用意したら。私のアーチャーと違ってシローのサーバントはかさばるんだから、ちゃんと寝る場所を与えておかないと。まあ、布団一組あればノープロブレムって言うんなら別にいいけど。
What? Is she implied Saber and I sleep in the same bed or something? Like hell that's going to happen, idiot. You think you can just say whatever because I'm being quiet, but that is Saber's a girl, you know. You're missing the point.
論点は違うけど、まあいっか。ですってセイバー。シローは女の子と同じ部屋は嫌だってさ。
Saber staring at me. She looks really stern.
困りますシロ。サーバントはマスターを守護するもの。睡眠時は最も警護すべき対象なのですから、同じ部屋でなければ守れない。
That's even worse. Why the hell are you two thinking? Should girls really be thinking about this kind of stuff? Why? Why are the two of them just silently staring at me like that?
サーバントはサーバント。人間扱いする必要はないけどね。シローにそんなこと言っても無駄か。
I'm about to protest by shutting my mouth. This is good for I feel when I was talking to Tosaka earlier comes rushing back. Actually, I just figured out the cause of my discomfort. Hold on, Tosaka. When did you start calling me by my first name?
あれ？そうだった？意識してなかったから割と前からそうなってたんじゃない？
It did happen quickly. At least that's how I felt.
そう。嫌なら気をつけるけど、シローは嫌なの
Tosaka's so casual about this, but I don't really care how I feel. You're right, you say. It's not that we're in Tosaka might be a cruel enchantress. She is one. If I do whatever you want, you can call me by whatever you like.
そうならそういうことで。
リン、話を切らないでほしい。私とシローの部屋についてまだ結論が出ていない。
ああ、そうだったそうだった。けどシローがこの様子だと相部屋は難しいわね。サーバントを人間扱いしてもいいことなんてないけど、シローが嫌だって言うんだから諦めたら？
それは違う。シローは困ると言っただけで嫌だとは言っていない。
だってさ、そのあたりどうなの、シロー
Hold on a minute. I don't understand how in a single day she could just casually start calling me Shiro like a cat just picked up. She just picked up a name. Well, that's not really an issue. This is about Saber's living arrangement.
シロー、もう一度聞きます。睡眠中の警護はサーバントの役割です。マスターとして自分の立場は分かっていると思いますが。
My decision won't change no matter how much she stares at me like that. No, I'll prepare a different room for Saber. I'll just make sure her room's closest to mine. That should be a good compromise. Intimidation won't work with me. Anyway, I'm a man, so I have to draw the line. You need to be more mindful of your position too, Saber.
ですから、私はサーバントとしてマスターを守護しようと。
No, not that. I'm talking about your own position. If you don't get it, never mind. You don't keep on pressing this shit. I'll make you understand if I have to use my command spell. Try to escape her out to the soldier.
そのようなことでレイジを使われては困る。3つしかない命令権を自分を守るななどということに使われてはさ 見えない。
そうね、間違いなくそんなマスターはシローが最初で最後でしょ。
Don't be stupid. I wouldn't want to lose command of myself for something like this either.
わかりました。マスターの方針に従います。ですが、敵に襲われた時はどうするのです。アサシンなどは気配なく標的に忍び寄ってくる。そういった時、私が駆けつけるまでにシローは自分を守れるのですか？
Well, I really can't tell her that I can't take care of myself. Yeah, I managed to survive against Lancer, but I won't have that kind of luck twice.
それはありえないわね。この屋敷には外敵が侵入すると警報が鳴る結界が貼ってある。襲撃は避けられないけど、奇襲ならすぐに察知できるわ。それならシローが襲われる前に駆けつけられるだろうし、セイバーは好きな部屋に陣取ればいいんじゃない？
それは確かにそうですが、しかし
なんならシローの部屋の隣でいいじゃない。一緒の部屋でなければいいんでしょ、エミヤくんは。
Just like a purposely cost me every at the end. Just like that's a misconception.
あなたのために言ってるんだから正論よ。さーて、それじゃあ私の部屋はどこにしよっかな。
Just like takes her luggage and heads towards the mansion, faded into the conversation. She seems cheerful like a student picking a room at a school trip. How terrifying the way Tosaka carries herself so himself, but surely memorizes to us. We both watch her go in sun display. They all leave the dojo and head back to the house. For the time being, I need to give them all a tour so Saber can select a room. This is a Japanese style room. If you head towards the back, you'll find a living room, bathroom, and other communal spaces. You'll get the guest house if you walk around the veranda corridor towards the detached side of the house. Seems like Tosaka wants to go that way. To walk, I see wherever she is. I'm sure she's even listening, since Saber just followed me without reacting to a single thing I say.
屋敷の見取りはいいです。それよりシローの部屋はどこなのですか？
My room is this way. It's pretty far into the house.
では、そちらに案内してください。内密に話があります。
Privately. That means it's something she doesn't want Tosaka to hear. I don't think Tosaka would hear us since she's on the chair at the house, but I can't forget that she's still a master. She could just as easily listen in. Besides, the veranda is hardly a place to talk in front. Here, this is my room.
これがシローの部屋ですか？
The moment we step into my room, Saber's eyes wide with surprise. What's wrong? I don't think there's anything around here that should surprise you like
い
that.
え、びっくりさせるようなものがないというより、何もないではないですか。本当にここがあなたの部屋なのですか、シロー。
Why would I lie to you about that? I only come here to sleep, so it makes sense that there's something here.
そうですか。意外でした。シローはもっと雑多な人となりだと思っていましたから。
Saber steps into the Japanese style room, running her hands along the walls, sliding paper door, feeling its texture. Her touch is gentle, as her contact with these things will let her learn the history, see their memories.
よかった。寂しい部屋ですが、無下に扱われているわけではない。殺風景ですが、ここはここで暖かい場所なのですね。
Warm? Well, I guess that's true. Maybe it's how it's a spacious fit structure, but this room is cool during the summer, warm in winter. My old man was also a princess that I chose well.
ええ。部屋は持ち主の心象ですから。シローの心の在り方に不安を覚えましたが、これなら今までの印象とそう変わりはしないでしょう。
Saber sounds relieved, but I don't really understand what she's trying to say. So what did you want to talk to me privately about?
悪い話です。少なくとも他のマスターには知られたくはない。
From Saber's expression, I'm guessing this has something to do with our shortcomings. Okay, I think I got the guess of what's on your right. Go ahead and tell me what it is.
ええ、それなのですが、おそらくこれはもう私たちでは解決できないことです。私たちサーバントはマスターからの魔力提供によって体を維持する。だからこそサーバントはマスターを必要とするのですが、
But because I'm a crap master, I don't have enough magical energy to retain your body.
違います。たとえ少量でもマスターから魔力が流れてくるのなら問題はないのです。ですが、シローからは全く魔力の提供がありません。本来つながっているはずの霊脈が断線しているのです。
That means that well, I'm supposed to be providing Saber fuel for it, so to speak. I'm not. Saber navigates.
シロー自身の欠点ではありません。おそらく召喚時に問題が起きたのでしょう。何らかの不手際があって、本来つながるはずのラインがつながらなかったようです。
An error during your summoning? When Saber was called here, that wasn't any sort of summoning. Just an accident. No wonder Saber. It's no wonder Saber had to summon that way. Wait, then what's going to happen if you can't reflect magical energy? Does that mean you're not just a Pharisee?
ええ。私が持つ魔力を使い切れば、この世界にとどまることはできなくなるでしょう。召喚されてからすでに3回の戦闘を行いました。私の治癒能力も蘇生魔術ですから、傷を負えば魔力の消費も早くなる。そうですね。昨夜までで成熟した魔術師10人分の魔力は消費したでしょう。
I'm speechless. Every time Saber fights, she loses magical energy. There's no way for her to replenish it. She's used that much magical energy already. How much longer can Saber stay here?
分かってもらえましたか、マスター。そのため、私は少しでも魔力の消費を抑えなければならない。供給がないのなら、あとは睡眠することで魔力の消費を抑えるしかありません。
Does sleepy restore magical
わかり
energy?
ません。ですが最低でも眠っている間は魔力を使わない。ですから、これからできる限りの睡眠を許してほしいのです。常にシローを守ることはできなくなりますが、それも勝利のためと受け入れてほしい。
Ah, I sigh in relief. Thank goodness I'll give her whatever she asks, even if that's all there is to it. Of course, that's okay. Rest all you want. Things get rough for you. Rather, you did have to know how you stay with me.
では、今後は頻繁に眠りに入りますが、その間は決して屋敷から離れないように。遠く離れた場所でシローが襲われた場合、私はすぐに駆けつけられない。空間を跳躍するなら話は別ですが、そんな能力を持つサーバントは稀です。もし離れた場所で私を呼ぶのなら、0時のバックアップが必要になります。ですから、できるだけ私から離れないようにしてほしい。
As much as I would like to, I can't readily agree. I can't imagine life with Saber sticking by my side all the time, and I do have my own life to live to. I'll try, but this is all you need to be. If you're asleep, you'll...
問題はないでしょう。このようなことはなかったので断言はできませんが、前回も総戦闘数は7回に満たなかった。私が倒さずとも、サーバントはサーバントによって減っていくのですから。
I see, so it doesn't mean everyone has to battle everyone else. As long as we can end this war pretty easily. Only people I need fire dice who start to be things to note first and shit. Can't imagine all 7 would be like that. Even Tosaka seems eager to fight would be able to find a rule of ages. As long as the other 5 masters act evenly, I have no intention of fighting them. Saber even said she doesn't fight 7 times last time, so this time around. Oh, hold on a minute. This time fewer than 7 times? Hold on, Saber. Tell me that you were the Saber last time too. Does that mean you participated in the last Holy Grail War too?
私がこの聖杯の争いに参加するのは2度目です。その時も私はセーバーでした。中には複数のクラス属性を持つ英霊もいるようですが、私はセーバーにしか該当しません。
I remember something Tosaka said. She said that out of the 7 servants classes, Saber's the best one. This girl says she's been summoned as that class twice in a row. Does that mean last time you stayed until the end?
無論です。前回は今のような制約はありませんでしたから、他のサーバントに遅れを取ることもなかった。
Saber says this so it should be obvious. Her statement forces me to realize something. Sort of my possession now is not something I'm worthy of. I don't deserve her. Damn, then you must be really unsatisfied with someone like me as your master.
私は与えられた役割をこなすだけです。聖杯さえ手に入るのであれば、マスターに不満はありません。
Got it. That's a relief, but she used to be fully prepared and the capable head, so now she's been injured twice already. All because she can't replenish her magical energy. That means she'll certainly have to consider how much magical energy she has left as she fights. Because she needs to fight with all these restrictions in her last battle. She wound up covered in her own blood. The image still haunts my mind. I still see that girl smaller and slighter to me being so brutally injured.
シロ、その後悔は余分なことです。
Yeah? Saber's voice sounds me back to reality.
私も負け知らずだったわけではありません。私は勝ちきれなかったからこそ、こうしてあなたのサーバントになっている。傷を負うことには慣れていますから、あなたが悔やむことなどない。
You say even if your injuries look like they could be fatal?
剣を取るということは傷つくということです。それはあなたも同じでしょう。私だけが傷つかないという道理はないと思いますが。
Well, yeah, but so you're saying you don't mind getting
そ
hurt?
れが死に至る傷でなければ、死んでしまってはマスターを守れなくなりますから。
What the hell? So you don't care if you get injured as long as you protect your master?
それがサーバントの役割ですから。確かにリンの言葉は正論ですね。サーバントを人間として扱う必要などない。私たちはマスターを守るための道具です。あなたもそれを正しく把握するべきだ。
Having said it, Saber walks towards the side door. There's a room opposite the screen door. My room has always been big enough for me, so I never used the adjacent room.
睡眠をとります。夕食時には起きますので、外出するのなら声をかけてください。
The sliding door opens quietly and slides back
私
shut.
たちはマスターを守るための道具です。あなたもそれを正しく把握するべきだ。
The hell kind of logic is that? Pisses me off. I can say that out loud, so I take Saber words to say it loud for facts. I sit at the edge of the veranda and mindlessly look up at the blue sky. I may not be sleeping during the day like Saber, but I still need rest. I should say more, I still feel terrible. On top of that, all the unexpected things that happen are weighed heavily on me. Woo. I took a deep breath and looked blankly over the yard. That's about everything I need to know, and I got answers, but I'm no less lost for it. And yet, Tosaka, my senior SMH, or rather full-fledged master, leaning nonchalant about the whole situation.
ねえ、余ってるクッションとかない？あとビーカーと分度器。
She's busy scouring the house for stuff. Take any cushion you want from the guest room. But normal houses have beakers or protractors.
は？信じられない。魔術師なら実験用具ぐらい置いておくものよ。
Complaining loudly, she turns her back and heads towards the detached building. Tosaka is really serious about getting herself situated here. The matter of her staying overnight seems to be also settled. When I peeked into the detached building earlier, she already picked out the best room for herself. She even put up a sign that reads, "Remodeling in progress. Do not enter." Fine. I guess it won't be an issue since the detached building is far away enough. My saber round already has me on edge, but it tastes like we're close to. It'll be no further for me to relax anymore. The detached building is far enough, and even though it's connected by a corridor, it feels like a neighboring house. So to keep my distance, it's not too bad, chap. Oh, but I guess we'll see each other during bills. There's only one bath here, so we'll have to decide where each of us will use it. Wait a minute. Saber's a girl too, so... Idiot, what the hell am I thinking? I shook my head violently and slumped back to the floor. With must be my melee side today, I stare blankly at the sky. I'm getting drowsy. Must be more tired than I realize. Whatever. I just go ahead and close my eyes. Apparently not caring all the work's wonders. The moment I close my eyes, I drift right off to sleep. Next thing I know, the sun has long since set. Saber, Tosaka, and I have gathered around the living room. Only just woken up, and Saber's already in the living room. And Tosaka just finished remodeling her room. By the way, this is what the guest room looks like a few hours ago. And now, this is what I saw after reading something for something so trivial. Even Fujine wouldn't bother me with. The room is transported into this. Sure know how to pick a teammate. I'm uncomfortable. My house is playing host to not one but two invaders. All the more unsettled because I so rarely have guests here. Actually, these two don't even look like they belong in a Japanese-style house to begin with. Time of 7 o'clock at night. Everyone's in the living room. By staying quiet, doing nothing isn't really good for my mental well-being. If you don't mind, I want to talk about what we do from here.
ちょっと待って。その前に一つ決めておきたいんだけど、いいかしら。
Sure, what's that?
何って夕食のことよ。シロずっと一人暮らしだったのよね。
Well, yeah.
なら食事は自分で作ってきたのよね。
Of course, I'll go hungry if I didn't eat.
さ、なら提案なんだけど、夕食の当番は交代制にしない？これからしばらく一緒に暮らすんだし、その方が助かるでしょ？
You're right. I was thinking about going out my own routine, but now that you're going to live here, you'll be like family, so expect a cook. I'll love some of the murder from me.
決まりね。じゃあ今日はシロが当番ってことで。もうこんな時間だし、作戦会議は食べてからにしよう。
Wait, it's fine if we take turns cooking dinner, but what about breakfast? Want to take turns for breakfast too?
ああ、朝はいいのよ。私食べないから。
What? Don't be ridiculous. You won't grow up big and strong unless you eat breakfast. Of course.
余計なお世話よ。人の生活スタイルに口を挟まないでちょうだい。とにかく今日の夕食はシロが作るの。ちゃんとした食べ物を出さないと話なんてしないからね。
For the life of me, I don't know what set her off when Tosaka glares at me, irritated. Fine, I'll make something savory. You're going to eat too, right?
用意してもらえるのでしたらぜひ。食事は重要な活力源ですから。
Got it, then you two sit back and behave yourselves. I grab my apron and head to the kitchen. Luckily, there are enough ingredients for a meal for free. Turn on the rice cooker right when I woke up, so I should be done in about half an hour. I went toward Tosaka Saber for the kitchen. Those two look like they would prefer eating Western-style meals over Japanese meals. Silly doubt Saber would like tofu natto, to say nothing of Tosaka. Actually, I don't think Saber would be able to hold chopsticks in the first place. I hesitate for a minute, but there's no point worrying about this now. There's only a few dishes I can make with the ingredients I have right now. I have tofu. I think for a moment decide to do deep fried tofu. I also decide to make simple tofu and seaweed soup. Let's have some chicken prepared. I'll use that to make teriyaki chilled chicken as the main dish. Drain the water from the tofu, season the chicken, and cut the daikon into strips to make crunchy salad. I also grate the daikon to make a sauce and saute some shishito peppers.
今後の方針は決まっているのですか？
さあ、情報がないから何とも言えないけど、とりあえずは他のマスターを探し出すことが先決かな。残るマスターはあと4人。こっちがマスターだって知られずに探し出したいけど、さすがにうまくはいかないわよね。
I told them to be good, but they're on a pretty disturbing topic. Once they see I'm busy making dinner for the three of us, they're not even looking over here. Tosaka, not 4, it's 5. The only masters we did so far are you and me. Show my contribution for the kitchen, holding a big frying pot to make deep fried tofu.
何言ってるのよ。私とシロ、それにイリアスフィールで3人でしょ。あなた、バーサーカーのこともう忘れたの？
Oh, right, that little girl's household master. I completely forgot about her as the berserker left such a vivid impression on me, but I remember that little girl's a master too. She tried to kill us without a second hesitation.
どうせね、あなたのことだからイリアスフィールを敵だって認識してなかったんでしょ。それはいいから調理に専念しなさいってば。シロの実力がわからないと私が困るんだから。
Huh? I don't know what my cooking skills are going to be problematic to Tosaka, but she's right. Food's prep, mostly does. I need to concentrate and finish the dishes now.
イリアスフィール、バーサーカーのマスターですね。リンは彼女を知っているようでしたが。
まあね、名前ぐらいは知ってる。アインツベルンは何回か聖杯に届きそうになったっていう魔術師の家系だから。
聖杯戦争には慣れているということですね。
でしょうね。他の連中がどうだか知らないけど、 イリアスフィールは最大の障害と見て間違いないわ。本来バーサーカーっていうクラスは力の弱い英雄を強化するものよ。理性を代償にして英霊を強くするんだけど、そういった凶暴化した英雄の制御には莫大な魔力を必要とする。例えばあなたがバーサーカーになったら、
このように話をすることもできませんね。協力者としての機能を一切排除し、戦闘能力だけを特化させたのがバーサーカーです。ですがそれは手負いの指示を従えるようなもの。波の魔術師ではまず操れません。
So that's what berserkers
でしょ
are
う
like.
ね。そこいらのマイナーな英霊がバーサーカーになった程度でも波のマスターじゃ制御しきれない。だっていうのにイリアスフィールは超一流の英霊を召喚して、そいつをバーサーカーにして完全に支配してた。悔しいけどマスターとしての能力は次元違いよ、あの子。
同感です。私たちの当面の問題はその次元違いの相手に狙われているという現状ですか。
I want to know why she called us brother.
私のアーチャーはまだ戦線に出られるほど回復してない。セイバーはどう？もう傷はいいの？
Well, there she goes asking about Win.
通常の戦闘ならば支障はありませんが、バーサーカーを相手にできるほど回復はしていません。バーサーカー戦の傷は完治しているのですが、ランサーから受けた傷には時間がかかるようです。
それじゃあやっぱり当面は様子見をするしかないかな。
それについては提案が。アーチャーの目は鷹のそれと聞きます。彼には屋敷の周囲を見張ってもらうというのはどうでしょうか。
そのつもりよ。あいつには屋根で見張りをさせるから、怪しい奴が近寄ってきたらすぐにわかるわ。この屋敷だって侵入者用の結界が張ってあるんだし、守りは万全でしょうね。まあバーサーカーに攻め込まれたら逃げるしかないけど。
The two continued their conversation. I don't know, I don't like it. I'm the one making dinner for them, so I think it's rude for them to talk without me. Besides, Tosaka's too friendly with Saber. Well, I can't really talk to Tosaka so casually like that, so maybe Tosaka's just talking to Saber on my behalf. My face reflected in glass in the kitchen cabinet, brows furrowed in disapproval. That's weird, why am I so mad? Okay then. Set the 3 plates and start serving dinner. I head out to the living room. You know, this isn't the best topic for dinner. I always track the trade out in front of Tosaka.
何怒ってるのよ、シロ。料理出しぐらいは手伝うべきだった？
I'm not mad, I just thought you were trying to act aloof around people. Give her a sideways glance. Tosaka seems perplexed. And then she gives me a chilling smile.
協力体制を決めていただけよ。安心なさい。別にあなたのセーバーを取ったりしないから。
Yo, what the? I can tell I'm starting to blush. Tosaka just pointed out why I was so annoyed. Why you?
あら、違った？ならごめんなさいね、エミーク。
God, you say whatever the hell you want. Retreat to the kitchen to grab the rest of the dishes. She really got to me. Tosaka's so smiling. His humorous expressionless as hell. I'm starting to wonder whether I can survive this partnership. We go ahead and start dinner. I'm getting her to silence after what happened earlier. I don't want to talk to Tosaka. I'm too embarrassed to even look at Saber. Saber eats in silence. Her movements are elegant. I can't believe she's the same girl who was swinging a sword earlier. Can't put a finger on it, but every time she takes a bite of something that she hasn't eaten before, she nods. It's amusing. Seems to be her way of saying the food is good. So it turns out she can use chopsticks properly. Just like out of her head.
よし、これなら勝った。
Dead.
明日を見てなさいよ、エミやシロ。
Tosaka's first trembles with assignment. Dear God, have I done something bad? Okay, so what about you two were discussing earlier? Huh? Two raised their heads simultaneously. Wait. I'm already nervous about one of them was around. Just having the two reacted to use it like that's torture.
さっきの話って何のことよ。
I don't know what to do from now on. You two are talking about what I was cooking.
まずは他のマスターを探すということですか。
Yeah, that, I'm just wondering if you have a specific plan.
どうするも何も地道に探すしかないでしょ。あ、そうだ。シロ、魔術師の気配ぐらいはわかる？なら話は早いんだけど。
I can't. I didn't know you were a mage. And we've been going to the same school for 2 years.
やっぱりそうなのね。まあそれはいいわ。どうせ他の連中はみんな気配を立ってるだろうし、魔術師の気配からたどる線は無理っぽいもの。セイバーはどう？サーバントはサーバントを感知できるって言うけど。
多少はできますが、あくまで身近で能力を行使している場合だけです。私では半径200メートルほどしか捉えられません。
なるほどね。じゃあますます相手の出方を待つか、どこかおかしな場所を探すしかない。マスターが何か行動すればその功績は残るもの。私たちはそれを探り当てるってわけ。
Are you saying we need to search all over town?
いいえ、それはやめた方がいいわ。あっちも網を張ってるから、そんなことしたら一発でマスターだってバレるわよ。とりあえずはこっちの体制が整うまでは後手に回りましょう。今まで通りに生活してマスターだと悟られないこと、腕のレイジは他人に見られないように隠しておくこと、できるだけ人気のないところには行かないこと、日が落ちたらすぐに戻ってくること、あとは
外出するときはサーバントを連れて行くようにしてください。アーチャーはリンの護衛ができますか？
それぐらいならできるみたいね。霊体にして待機させておくから私は大丈夫よ。問題は
私のマスターですね。
Oh, sorry, Ren, I didn't mean to cut you off.
そう。ちょっと聞いてる？シロ。外出するときはちゃんとセーバーを連れて行きなさいよ。人目につかないようにするのが私たちのルールだけど、中には昼間から襲いかかってくるバカがいるかもしれない。そういう時に備えてセイバーとは一緒にいなさいよね。
Alright, I'll try. My response is pretty half-hearted. I understand why Tosaka would say that, but I hesitate at the idea of taking Saber everywhere. I'm already nervous talking to Tosaka. Saber makes me even more nervous. Actually, nervous might not be the right word. Just bad at talking to Saber. Nothing. Hey, do you want a second helping? Hand me your bowl.
いえ、結構です。実に見事な味付けでした。シロ。
Gosh. Ever, I guess, without meaning to. Can't even look at her and die right now. Who knows how I'm going to feel or what I'll do if we're going out together all the time.
ああ、でもダメか。セイバーは霊体になれないんだから学校までついてこられない。
学校？シロは学生なのですか？
Yeah, I am. Alright, Saber can't go to school but she's not a student. I guess I'll just have to have her stay at home while I'm at school.
学校に行かないということはできないのですか、シロ。
I can't do that. I should live my life like normal, so I need to go to school. Besides, school's safe. There's not a lot of places with so many people.
ですが。
大丈夫よ、セイバー。学校には私だっているんだから、もしもの時はフォローするわ。
I keep saying nothing will happen.
わかりました。マスターがそう言うのでしたら従います。
Saber doesn't look convinced, but she still nods in agreement. Glad that got worked out. Night falls. Tosaka looks like she prepared herself a bath while I was cleaning up after dinner. Honestly, she's acting like she owns the place right from the start. I need to make clear who's the boss around here, or things are real tough for me in the future. Easier said than done. I get the sense she's seizing the initiative. It's going to be really hard. Speaking of difficulties, there's another person who helped me to source my headaches. Actually, Saber's probably my biggest obstacle. Tosaka can be reasonable. Saber seems completely impossible to convince no matter what. Saber. I mean, she's not a bad person, but Saber's back in her room. Tosaka probably back in her own room too at the detached area of the house. I only one in the living room. there's still time before bedtime, so I should probably talk to Saber a bit more. Also, I need to overcome my awkwardness around her, else I'm going to suffer for it. Or if she's a server or not. She's still a girl, and younger than me. I'm sure I could learn a lot about it if we talk plus. I need to get used to her. Tucson is never going to stop looking down on me. And that's the problem. I don't want that, so I should work on talking to her more casually. To go back to my own room. The room next to mine, separated by a single sliding door. Saber, are you awake?
起きています。何かありましたか、マスター。
Saber slides the door open. Try to get the hammer eating my heart under control as she comes here. Calm down, I'm only going to talk to her as fast.
シロ、顔色が優れませんが、傷が開いたのですか。
No, that's not it. I'm feeling all better. Actually, how are you doing?
はい、問題はありません。今の状態では完治まで時間はかかりますが、このままでも平均値はクリアしていますから。バーサーカー以外の相手ならば互角に渡り合えるでしょう。
I don't sensate pretension from her. She's simply saying the truth. I don't have any response to give. Saber's words may be encouraging to ask if I still want a delicate like girl. I want to ask you something. Don't you have any goals there to fight since you're here to my world? Aren't there things you like to
他の
do?
目的ですか。そのようなことはありませんが、サーバントは戦うためだけに呼び出されたものです。それ以外の目的など余分なだけだ。シローの発言はひどく的が外れています。
I figured. I'm trying to tell someone not to fight when it's their only reason for being here. It's not that I want to tell her that, but it's just that Saber lacks humanity. You might make me if I all she told you, but she's right in front of me looking like an actual human being, so it doesn't feel right for her to just fight. It's going to be here. She should at least do something she enjoys to see. That's all I conveyed. You see, servers are supposed to be heroic spirits from the past, right? Then I was about to ask her what she was like before she became who she is now. That's not myself.
私の新名は教えられません。
During the day, Saber said that was going to be a secret between the two of us. So I wouldn't be surprised if Saber refused to tell me anything about her past.
シロ、言いかけてやめるのはよくありません。必要な質問なら答えますが。
No, forget about it. I was just about to ask a dumb question. For my eyes to try to change the topic, it really was a stupid question. I wasn't interested in Saber's identity, and Saber refusing to tell me because I'll say freedom says like this would just prove I'm a bad master going on unimportant stuff. But what else can I talk to her about then? I can't ask anything about Saber. The only other topic left to be is me. That would be even more pointless. That's why Shaw's here. If I can't ask about her identity, I'll just have to ask about what Saber likes, what she likes to eat for breakfast tomorrow. I don't care if she's going to look at me funny. I'm ready to ask all the futile questions I want.
シロ、あなたから質問がないのなら、私から尋ねていいでしょうか。
Yeah, sure. What is it?
昨夜のことです。シロは私を助けようとしてバーサーカーに打ち倒されました。それは覚えていますね。
I do, but what? You're gonna keep believing me as like you had to swear? I get that was a really rash decision on my part, so don't remind me. It makes me feel sick.
それは私も同じです。ですがこれは、あなたという人間を知るために聞いておくべきことだと思う。シロ、あなたはなぜバーサーカーに向かったのです。近寄ればどうなるか、シロには分からなかったのですか。
Well, of course I knew. I knew getting near that thing would definitely be done to me. So I tried to save Saber out of some foolishly optimistic belief I could. I just tried to save her. I didn't care about what would happen afterwards. Saving Saber was my top priority in that moment. Anything. The fear of not being able to save Saber was greater than my fear of being killed. Sorry, I forgot why. Off it so fast I don't really make it just otherwise it wouldn't be such a suit. Rather than tell her the truth, I just say something to try and get myself out of the situation. I only did it because of how seriously Saber was looking at me.
つまり、ただ自然に私を助けようとしたのですね。
It wasn't unwitting. I told you I was rattled. If something like that happened again, I'm sure I would just be quaking.
そうですね。それが正常な人間です。自らの命を無視して他人を助けようとする人間などいない。それは英雄と呼ばれた者たちでさえ例外ではないでしょう。ですからそんな人間がいるとしたら その人物の内面はどこか欠落しています。その欠落を抱えたまま進んでは待っているのは悲劇だけです。
Her deep green eyes are trying to tell me something, and yet, cut it out, Saber. I told you I was just frazzled. I'm scared to die too, so it's not like I could act like a saint. Something like that happened again, I'm going to prioritize myself over you. I match my anxiety by selling a bunch of heartless crap.
それはよかった。私の思い違いなら問題はないでしょう。ええ、確かにシローは臆病です。道さえ間違えなければきっと正しい魔術師になれる。
Hey, do I really look like a coward to you?
ええ、とても。置かれた状況を受け入れるために努力するあたりが特に。そういった賢明さを時に臆病というのです。恐れを知らない者は賢者になれないのと同じですね。
She seems relieved. Saber even smiles as she says this. It must be because if I'm lovely, I'll get everything she does this. I can't think of anything else to say, so Saber and I spend the rest of our time alone in the bland room. And then night falls. I did not talk to Saber until I stuck another room, and nothing much happened until it was bedtime. It's 11 now. The light in the house are off, and everyone's inside goes to sleep to prepare for the upcoming day. I can't sleep. I'm still lying on my side, eyes wide open. This is my room. I should be sleeping, but it feels completely different now. Damn, why can't I? It's quiet, but I hear Saber screaming in the next room. Oh god, no, of course I can hear sound coming from the next room if it's quiet. Of course I can hear breathing. I'm showing myself imagine Saber sleeping for. Oh damn it, how the hell can I fall asleep in this situation? And just saying the whole Van Needle situation forever. Sink out my futon, try not to wake Saber up. Thank goodness. I thought Saber would notice, but I guess not. Unless she's in deep sleep for much of she can really protect her master this way, but they're so into immediate danger. So once I linked to master, she would probably wake up immediately if master's in danger. Tisaka seems to be asleep. The light in the detached buildings are out. He's either just defiant or she's naturally adaptable. Because Tisaka managed to blend in here in just a day. Well, honestly, it does help having her around. Yep, she's a handful, but she's a helpful. One bit of evidence of that is the bandage wrapped around my head. Hide my command spells, huh? I never thought I would do that if I had to be pointed out. Command spells masters appeared somewhere on their arm. Mine appeared on the back of my left hand. Those won't work to hide it, so I'll need to use bandages, even if it looks a bit awkward. It's winter time, so I'll wear some long sleeves to hide it. Tisaka has hers on her opposite hand for mine, around the middle of her right hand, somewhere around there. She put the command spell set for each master. I don't think I'll ever see Tosaka's command spells. Silence falls over the shed. This is where Lancer cornered me yesterday, where Saber appeared. The entrance is open, it's pitch dark inside as is propelling when he tried to enter. The circus is familiar to me. I used to play here when I was young, and I feel it to be my real room. It sits silently in the winter sky. Step inside. After closing the door, shut out the cold, I turned on the stove. Thought I would take a break today, but shit, the old van will be rolling its grave with you. I skipped my training 2 days in a row. Sit down in the middle of the shed and take a deep breath. I should train no pauses. Magecraft is a mental discipline to me, so I should skip all my training for no good reason. Breathe in. I begin my training by getting my breathing under control. The usual images pop to my head. Each of a sword drifts in my empty mind. Try to ignore it and clear my head. As soon as magical energy runs through my body, I begin my usual training. I straight for new Magecraft succeeded for the first time in years when I was attacked by Lancer last night. I need to recreate that feeling before I forget, or else I might have for nothing. Trace on. Push my eyes halfway and release the air from my lungs. That's all I can do for now. As I concentrate, everything fades away. The Holy Grail War, Saber, and Tosaka. If I allow my thoughts to slide into nothingness, any immature hesitations will fall away, and I finally get a good night's sleep. We're on to day 4. February 4th. On the fate. I think we're gonna leave the next day up to the next episode. See you guys next time. Thank you for joining the stream.